This was a crazy weekend. First up, Winter Storm Harper crashed into the East Coast, bringing with it single-digit temperatures and more snow than Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club. The world of sports was also crazy. In the NFL Conference Championships, the Saints lost, the Patriots won, and both games went into overtime. And speaking of overtime, the government shutdown is now on day 31. And since the majority of Americans are blaming President Trump for the stalemate, this weekend the commander-in-chief offered Democrats a compromise.
The president offered protection from deportation for some refugees and immigrants brought here by their undocumented parents for 3 years, that in exchange for his original $5.7 billion wall funding demand. The White House wall language is also softening from this campaign roar.
We're going to build a wall, folks. Precast concrete, going very high.
To this downsized description.
This is not a 2,000-mile concrete structure from sea to sea. These are steel barriers in high-priority locations.
You know, when Trump said he was a master negotiator, I didn't believe him, but now I see it. Because you realize, since the shutdown, the Democrats haven't budged. But every day he's come out and negotiated himself further away from what he originally wanted, right? Every single day. First he said it was a concrete wall, and then he said it's just made out of steel slats, and now it's only a certain section of the border where you need it. Like Nancy Pelosi is just sitting there silently, and Trump is wearing himself down. He's like, I want a wall. Okay, Nancy, I'll take a fence. Oh, you're playing hardball. How about a 2-foot baby gate? Nothing, just give me one slat with a sign that says no. But it's no surprise that the president is getting desperate. You see, every day, every single day, the government is shut down. The negative effects continue to pile up. Law enforcement officials don't have money to do their job. Furloughed federal staffers are now relying on food banks, and thousands of government workers are sitting at home with nothing to do. Well, I mean, they found one thing to do.
The adult website Pornhub says it has seen an increase in usage in the Washington, D.C. area since the partial government shutdown began. Pornhub says data from the week of January 7th to January 11th shows visits to the site were up 6%.
That's right. D.C. has been watching more porn since the shutdown began. And you know, I think people assume it's because government workers are staying at home, but it could also be because one government worker who's usually at Mar-a-Lago this time of year has stayed in D.C. Yeah? And now, look, I'm not saying that the President of the United States is jacking off, all right? But I'm saying if he was jacking off, he would do it like this. Oh, and speaking of the President's porn, Fox and Friends. This morning, after they came back from an ad break, they gave everyone some surprising news, especially surprising if you're a Supreme Court justice with the initials RBG.
Just go to hurryroll.com and enter this code. Ready, set, roll. Hurry roll.
A college professor taking a stand against the lack of diverse viewpoints on campuses during a TED Talk.
We need to apologize. At the beginning of Ainsley's interview with the professor, a technical error in the control room triggered a graphic of Ruth Bader Ginsburg with a date on it. We don't want to make it seem anything other than that was a mistake, that was an accident. We believe she is still at home recovering from surgery.
That is a major screw-up from Fox News. Putting Steve Doocy on a news show? What are they doing? I mean, and also declaring Ruth Bader Ginsburg dead? That was super awkward. Although it could have been worse, at least they caught it before they hit the button for the Fox News balloon drop. Everybody dance now. No. Okay, fine. And finally, in headlines, the 2020 presidential election. It's just 652 days away. I know, it feels like 642, but it's really close, guys. And today, another Democrat entered the fray.
Senator Kamala Harris today announced her plans to run for president in 2020. The California Democrat says she plans to fight what she sees as the injustices of the Trump presidency.
Do you have an announcement you'd like to make?
I am running for president of the United States.
Yay! Well,
and I'm very excited about it.
I love that one person in the background. Yeah! This is amazing. Kamala Harris is officially running for president. This is big. because you realize she is now the third big-name senator running for president, and they're all women. Yeah, which is really cool. It's really cool. It also makes you wonder what is going on in the Senate that all the women are trying to leave. Why? Is Al Franken coming back? Huh? No, I'm joking, man. Poor guy. He was one of the favorites to take on Trump, you know, and then that happened. Like, he was this close to the presidency. Do you guys like Kamala Harris, by the way? Do you like Kamala Harris? Yeah? Well, I have a big announcement for you. She'll be joining me here at this desk on Thursday for another audience.